God. God, the sun's making me sneeze just as I start up. Welcome back, Tom. Hi there. I can't see who it is. Morning is well, it's afternoon here, but very beautiful port of El Campello. Right, we're going to continue on. I can see Samantha's back again. Still can't see. Oh, Melly. Hi, Melly. Thanks for the follow. We go live every day somewhere in Benidorm normally. Hope for a pint on the 29th. Last year on the 29th of January it was 29 degrees. Might be again this year. Nearly that now. It feels like it. Big Balls, brilliant place it is, yeah. You're back. It is beautiful, yeah. Happy New Year from Kate in Ireland. Hi there. It is beautiful today, yeah. Absolutely amazing. It's supposed to be 21 in the shade, but it'll feel warmer than that. I said the highest I've seen in January this year was, or last year now, was, got to get used to that, 29 degrees it was. February we had 28 on the, it was funny, we had, I think it was around the 28th, we had 28 degrees. It was weird. Whether the signs were sent for that or not. There's the fish thinking I got some food, look. Coming over here now, look, because wherever they see people, that's mullet. Coming for the Cheltenham week. I'm off back to home to Benidorm eventually, but I've been down to the airport with Roisin and Paul, who I think flew over us a few minutes ago. And I thought, it's such a beautiful day. I thought Nancy would be in bed a bit longer than she was, but so I thought, right, I'm going to call in here on the way. Look at that bad boy. He's a big one. A few biggies just here. All very hungry. I suppose the bigger you are, the hungrier you're going to be. You like me boat? Yeah, I wish. You're welcome. Well, like I said, I show Benidorm all the time, every day, so this is a bit of a change. It's just 20 minutes, half an hour away, but you can get here on the tram or the train. Yeah, loads of fish here, look. Right by the restaurant, which there would be. But right, let's walk along. There's a lovely beach here as well. So, can't see what it says. Hang on, let's go back to the water I can see there. Best place to watch English football. There's loads of bars with TVs. You can't miss it. Just walk around until you find a TV screen with a table near it, and most of them will show football. The Marina's got the biggest TV screen, if you want. The Hotel Marina. That's a massive, great screen. Something like 15 foot by 12 foot, might be even bigger than that, but it's massive. It's I can't see anything for size, but that there little hut there, that's small compared to the size of the one in the marina. Temperature, it's supposed to be 21 in the shade, but it feels more than that at the moment. You'll get sunburnt today if you haven't got your suntan lotion on. You will get sunburnt sitting in the sun for all those hours. Even last week when I was swimming in the sea, I had my sandals on for a couple of hours, and I had marks where my sandals were. That was last week. Oh, I've got to get my leg over again now. Well, second leg over for the day. Which way am I going to do it? I'm going to be brave and do it that way? No, I'm not. Getting too old. Oh, there we go. Second leg over the day. Nancy's nowhere near. Doing well. Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm considering coming out next week. Well, there'll be a few of us here. Where am I today? We're in Campello, little fishing village of Campello, where we've been out to there, and we've looked across the Benidorm, the Roman ruins. You've got this lovely cliff line along here. That's one of the old towers that they used to light fires. It's a bit like the beacons in England when they saw the Spanish Armada come. They set fires all along the coast to let them know up in London, an early warning system, and that's to alert the town that the pirates have been spotted. Because there used to be pirates off the sea here. They used to come in and raid the villages and steal their money and rape the women, and also that is a early warning system for that. We're one of them. They're all along the coast. You'll see them in Via Joyosa. There's one on top of the hill near Benidorm as well. So it's a bit like an early warning system in the old days, because they didn't have telephones or anything. So they set the fire. They built these towers and set light to them. I think it was Sir Walter Raleigh who was playing. No, it was Nelson, wasn't it? I think it was done for a lot of them, I think. Good morning, Zoe, Jesse. Hope you're all doing well on this beautiful new year. Happy New Year to those that I haven't said Happy New Year to. There's somebody flying around a light aircraft. I've flown one of them before, a Cessna 124 from Truro. My ex-wife bought me a 3 hours flying lesson, and I flew a Cessna 124. She sat in the back along with my daughter, and I took over the controls for a little while, because I used to fly radio controlled aircraft. Been very lucky. I've done loads of things in my life. Been a very lucky person, whether it's luck or I've just I think you've got to make your own luck. But I've just done lots of things that I wanted to do. Been very lucky that way. The sky is amazing. Oh, you're from Perranporth. Well, it's an awful, well, Penwithwick actually, but been Perranporth a few times. Well, more than a few actually, but it's lovely down Perranporth as well. Lots of places in Cornwall are very lovely when the sun is shining, and that's the problem. It doesn't shine enough. Although some areas get more sun than others, but and Perranporth is probably one of those. Now I'm working the dream. I'm working the dream. When I'm not working, when I'm retired, then I may be living the dream. But I'm working the dream at the moment, and I'd sooner be working it here and living here at the same time than anywhere else. There's like little, probably people used to live in these places. I know there's areas over near Havia where they got casemates where people used to live in the rocks. Yeah, I do work here. That may change with climate change. Who's changing the climate? Apparently the climate is just going through a natural phase. If you look at some of the old years and years ago, they said that it was a natural thing. It's part of a bigger cycle than we're aware of. Bigger lifespan, but I don't know. Do any of these scientists really know? It'd be your dream to work abroad, yeah. Oh, they've still not flown yet then. I take it they're still talking to Roisin. So it wasn't Roisin who flew by just now. I just see on the WhatsApp. Who caused the ice age? Yeah, I mean, years and years ago, this all used to be covered in ice. So we've been on a global warming for hundreds of thousands of years. I'm sure we could add a bit of speed to make it quicker, because there wasn't all the emissions back in those days, but the world's big enough that I'm sure it just absorbs everything that we chuck out at it. There's nothing wrong in taking care of the world. I think they've left. Oh, right, okay. I just saw a message come up on WhatsApp saying safe flight, Rasheen, that was all. The season never ends, no. No, there's always something open. Even in this little town here, the season has ended here, but there's still enough locals to keep a few of the bars open, so that's what happens. A few of the bars stay open to keep the locals happy. And of course, you get holidays and fiestas, and also you get lots of people come down. You might get a few more then. Nope, nothing wrong with working the dream, that's true. And there is a cave, well, a cave. There's ways into the hotel here. Or, I say hotel, it's actually apartments, but you can get into the apartments through if you live here, you've got a door there, look. They've got like a cave entrance there. So you've got keys to get in and out, and then a lift up to your room. It's not the Dawn, no it won't, but it will be. I don't know what that is, but... You moved to sunny Sydney, working the dream, never regretted it, no. No, I don't regret it. It took me 35 years to do it. That's the only thing that was the problem, I suppose, but, you know, I lived a good life in those 35 years as well, so I can't complain. You know, I wouldn't have seen and done some of the things that I did in those 30 here, but I've done a lot as well. Maybe that's part of the journey. Because if you get here and you spend too long here, you might not want to, you know, you might get bored with it after a while. So he's there fishing with his fishing rod. Right, you're off to work, okay. Thanks for being in. Cal, did you buy your scooter? It wasn't, I mean, I had a look at prices online, and no, it wasn't that expensive, not compared to what they are in the UK. They're half the price here. But if you're not living here, then you can rent them out. It's probably cheaper. You can get long-term rent and get them cheap. People who live on the campsites, you know, here for 3 months at a time, you know, they rent them for 3 months at a time or 12 months and get a really good deal. And it's virtually, you know, depends if you know, can go without it. He's trying to catch him with a net. I thought he had a fishing rod, but... Looking for crabs, I think. Cangrejo. You're a waiter. Alright, I work in a bar, serving drink. You can see how popular this place is in a minute. This is like a little fishing port here. They're early every night at 10 o'clock in the summer and winter when the fishermen come back. So like an auction goes on in this place here. You can hear them bidding. Bars and restaurants come down and buy the fish fresh. Got it, so you always get fresh fish in the restaurant. Come down and buy it every day. That's the way to get it. I paid €90 for a week off Easy Hire. I think it's about 100 or 110 with Amigos. But if, like I said, if you're going to be hiring it for a longer length of period of time, you'll get discount. Best friend just flew to Benidorm. All right. 6 years for 4 days, yeah. I paid for a double one. It was 90 for a week. 50 euro deposit, all cash. But this is the beach, and they've got a pétanque area here where they play bowling, you know, the French bowls. Lovely little beach, little boat there for the kids to play on. No, this is Campello. We're about 20 minutes, half an hour from Benidorm, along the other side of the Joyosa. Now this is another beach further along. Whoops. Oh, bit of a drain there. Got a bit of a rock on the beach here as well. Look. We're down to 36%. I need to get and plug this in. It is beautiful. So last look at it before I head back to the car. It is lovely down here. You can come down and go to the local restaurants and there we go, and zoom in now. See people sitting here in the sun having a meal. Beautiful. Brilliant. Happy New Year. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. So when I get chances like this, it's nice to see something different. Totally different. So, this sounds Russian, Ukrainian or something like that. Or it's from the Eastern Bloc. So my car is up here hiding away in the free car park. And say sometimes you see a gypsy and he'll say, oh, you can park in here, park in there. Then he expects €1 for doing it. But he's not official. There is no official. This is a free car park. So if you come down here with a car and you see him, the only reason you're giving him €1 is so that you've got everything still left in the car when you come back. Because if you don't give him any money, he might get his friends down. But quite a reasonable size. We used to actually stay here in the motorhome, but I see there's signs still up saying no parking. Yeah, it took me 35 years to do it though, to get this good life. 35 years of hard work. Well, it took me 47 years before I actually moved abroad, but 5 years after I decided I want to move here. I should say that really. It took me 47 years in England, and I moved to France. And then another 8 years before I got down to this lovely warm weather here. Right. I'm going to take you off the gimbal and put you in the car now. We're going to do the rest of the journey for now in the car. And then we'll head back towards Benidorm. Take in a bit of the Joyosa. Yeah, there's you in place. Just get everything I need here. I can't see the screen at all now. You have to talk amongst yourselves for a minute while I get organised. Oh, it's hot in here. What's the temperature saying on the car? I'll have a look. .21 it's saying in the car. There we go. I'll give you a look at that in a minute. I'm dropping everything now. 21.5 it's saying. That's in the sun. Looking at Fresh Radio as well, which is where Matt Fisher and Ashley, they're DJs for that. Fresh Radio, an English radio station here. Which I'm not going to have on. Right, hopefully a bit of... You'll have to look on Airbnb and Booking.com for the apartments, because they change every day. The prices change. There's no way I can... I'd have to have a full team of secretaries working for me to keep an eye on prices of everything. I'd be full-time just doing that. I wouldn't be doing any filming or anything if I was just keeping an eye on prices. They change all the time, every day. Sometimes higher, sometimes lower. Just keep an eye out for that. Booking.com and Airbnb. No, I can't. I'm gonna have to put my ordinary glasses on. Hang on a minute. I can't see a thing with my sunglasses. That's better. I better put my bag there because else he's gonna. Yeah. Oh, for delivery, the same really. Well, no. PMR rentals. There's another one that Dom might be able to remember. I forget what he's called now. Or is that Paul? PMR rentals, I can remember. Right, I can't see the screen now. Plus, going up to a road junction. So we're just coming out of Campello now. I've got all the windows open because I'm melting here, I am. Yeah, if anybody else has got any recommendations on here, I always say. So we're just coming along now near that tower that's over there. I don't know if you can see that one now. We're going to head along the coast road to Benidorm now. There's another one of those towers in the distance. The next one. It's very nice around here. There's lots of urbanizations, lots of pretty places. Lots of nice places to have. Oh, I better plug in my electric a minute. Hang on. Just see the power go down, so. I'll get my cable out a minute and plug in. Or else I'm going to lose you all. Hopefully the cable's long enough. Looks like it is. Let's get it plugged in a minute. 32% I was down to, so you're coming out for Christmas and New Year. Oh, that'd be brilliant. Yeah, I will go through via Joyosa. You're welcome, of course, Samantha. Right. Your mum loved it, yeah. Yeah, we'll drive through via Joyosa. Like I said, just up in the mountains behind, right directly in front, is where the caves are. They do bus trips on what are they called again? Round Town Travel. So we'll go through the scenic bits to get to the main road. I think we can go through here. This is all the urbanisation, so we're going the back ways. See, they call them urbanisations. What it is, they're like you've got electric gates to get in, and you've got your own parking. It's like little villages inside electric gates. Where am I going? We're going back to Benidorm, but we're going the long way around, or the scenic route. Yeah, these places here, look, you'll probably find them quite cheap. Hang on, I think that's a dead end up there, so we'll go back around. Oh well, we've had a quick look in here. It goes to the beach. That's where it goes, and along. No, she stayed in bed. She didn't want to get out. It was 6 degrees this morning, which is that's the coldest we've seen for a long time. A very long time. That's a big drop, actually. I said that temperatures don't normally drop that quick, but it did this last night. Went down to 6 degrees, so it's going to be chilly out here. But it's not going to be 6 all the time. It's not normally that cold at night, so here's the roundabout with all the sculptures on it. He's a famous sculptor, that guy who does them. They've got some at Maria as well. If we carried straight on up, we'd go up onto the motorway. But we're going to stay on the N332. Temperature just now, it's showing 17 in the car as I'm driving along. It's supposed to be up to 21 in the shade, but 17 in the car, that's quite good. Probably feels like 25 in the sun. I've been to the airport in Alicante, or the other side of Alicante. We actually drove through the Alicante, went down by the beach side. We took Rasheen the scenic way because we were early. Here's Al Kabir. Always reminds me of a Moroccan place, especially with the name. You'll see it there on the right. Al Kabir, a shopping urban centre. Alicante is a city. It's somewhere that I don't go very much. It's a bit too much like London for the high street shops. You've got lots of beggars around. You see more of the beggars than you do in Benidorm. Loads more. It's a cultural city. It's not full of bars where you can go and watch the nightlife. You know, it's more of a tranquil city, a cultural city. So if you want that side of Spain, that's where you go. Petrol prices, 170 for diesel. 170 for diesel, 163 for petrol. But it is a lot cheaper than that in some other places. That's quite expensive, really. So we're coming up now onto the N332. There's all the limousines up here on the left. Always loads of limousines. I don't know if you'll see them as we go by. I can see a couple. There's a Hummer, a little white one. We've got some old cars there, some pretty painted up cars. Always interesting there. Somewhere up here they've got the old Citroen 2CVs, loads of them. Somebody is a Citroen 2CV lover. Am I British? No, I'm Cornish. I'm a Cornishman who's escaped England, or escaped Cornwall. We used to park up in this restaurant on the right when it was rough weather. We used to get free Wi-Fi, free showers. There's a few motorhomes in there now. We used to come and park up here when the weather was rough during the winter. Hakeem, but he's not open as a restaurant anymore. It's just got the motorhomes there. It used to be €5 a night with electric hookup and free internet and showers. €5 a night. We used to go in there, and my ex-wife used to catch up on her EastEnders and her Coronation Street and her other soaps. Doing some roadworks on the tunnel here. No, weather-wise, it's fantastic. The only time I use my windscreen wipers is to wash the screen off when it's dirty. I've still got the original windscreen wipers on that I bought when I bought the car 7 years ago. But I bought some new ones, and universal ones, but on this car they're special ones. I couldn't work out how to fit them. Benidorm is 6 years in Benidorm, but 7 years in Spain. Doing some work there. Putting some new signs or something up, I think. You'll see, you might see the train in a minute, or the tram that goes from Benidorm to Alicante over on the right hand side. Go on, see the screen clear there. I can read all the writing there now. There's one of those towers up on the hill that we saw. The train line is down to the right. We might be lucky and see a train go along. So they run every half hour, but we might not be either as well. But if you go on, it's worth going on the train just for the journey. Fabulous journey. There it is, across motorway up on the top there. You can see the traffic going along. That's the new bit. You used to have to pay to go on that bit, but now it's free. So it makes this road a bit quieter. And when you see this slow lane, you go in there, but you're not allowed to go more than 80 kilometers an hour in this lane. Not that I'm worried about going more than 80 at the moment. I'm quite happy sitting at 70. So, mentioned a decent UK internet, decent. Lagging in live. I'm not. Yeah, possibly. But I'm on a Tesco SIM card, so it should be picking it up well. We'll see Benidorm when we get over the top here in a minute. Well, it's a bit misty actually. I can see Benidorm now and Peacock Island very well. Right in front, I don't know if you can see that on there, but directly in front you can see the tall buildings of Benidorm right across the bay. So that's how far away we were. Look. And the big old bull down here on the hill, Black Bull. The sign when everybody looks to see when they come on the bus. When they see that big bull, they know they're close to Benny then. Is there anything I miss about the UK? Not really, only family and friends, to be honest. I don't miss the rain. But there's the big bull. I'll close the windows so you can hear then. I'll turn the heating off as well, because I got the heating on here from earlier. It was cold this morning, it went down to 6 degrees. So there you are, there's the big bull. I don't know if you can see that. Bully there. Then we're coming up towards the next big town is Joyosa, the chocolate factory. There's a speed camera around here somewhere, but oh, Roger Moore he had a villa built here. It's on the right hand side, just after we get over the brow of this hill. Got the red tiles on the roof. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, I'll put the camera there. But if you see the roof, the villa with the blue tiles, that used to be owned by Roger Moore. He had that one built. And he sold it to Paul O'Grady, apparently. That's what I found out when I did a bit of research about it. Don't know if you can see it yet. Oh no, it's set back too far, you can't see it. It's a lovely villa. Beautiful villa. unfortunately you can't see it. How many degrees? Well, it was 17.5, but it's supposed to be up to 21. That's the local news last night. But it's very warm. Oh, this guy, he keeps wanting to... Got a guy who keeps asking me to go live with him. Perhaps he's seen how many people we got in the room. I can't see. I suppose they like it when they see loads of people in the room. There's the train line. There's the tram, part of the tram line just here on the right, next to us. So if you go on the tram from Benidorm, which is quite cheap, to Alicante, you come along this route. Beautiful route. Speed camera's up around the corner, I think. I'm doing 80, so there's the sign to say, oh, 60 you've got to go. So let's not get done by the speed camera. I think actually the speed camera is on the 80 section. I think it's just 60 here. Yeah, it is. There it is, 60 finishes and then 80. There's the speed camera, just there on the left. There he is. And I'm doing 60, so I'm alright. I'm heading back to Benidorm now. So I've been down to the airport, dropped off Roisin, one of my moderators, and her husband Paul. Motorway's over to the left. Still trying. I can't see to press the button to stop him from asking. Al Magor or something he's called. Keeps trying to go live with me, but I'm not into that. Not into the battles. Not with strange people anyway. Friends I might do it with, but for a laugh. But I've got someone else come up now. I'm gonna have to try and switch that off a minute. Hang on, let's pull in. He's gone now. Oh, someone else. I've got two other cars coming behind me. Where's that? No, I don't miss the UK. Well, for two cars that were behind me, no, I don't miss the UK. In fact, while I'm here a minute, well, I've stopped. We'll wait for these people because they've been really trying to go. There's another one of those towers down there. I said about that they light the fires on. There's another one just there. Got some beautiful scenery along this road. That's why if you go in the on the bus, on the train, it's really good. Thanks for the follow. We go live nearly every day around Benidorm, in Benidorm, and also, as you can see, outside of Benidorm as well. Some special trips so you get to see more than just Benidorm. Kerno, only 7. Well, we had 6 this morning. He stopped, put some water in his thing, so I'll go on again because they're now that I want them to try and battle me so I can switch them off. They're not, so that's what I'm doing. But I want to keep switching off the guys that are trying to battle. It's a pain, that is. I'm not looking to do a battle. I'm just looking to show you guys all around. So we're going to head into Via Joyosa next. That's where the chocolate factory is. We're going to drive through Via Joyosa. There's not a lot to see there, but unless I get down on the seafront, I might try and get down on there. Here's the sign to come off it. Straight on for Benidorm or Valencia, or turn off right for Via Joyosa in 500 meters. I expect some of you might have done this trip in the coaches back in the old days, before the motorway was free. If you've done this trip. But we're gonna turn off here and Go down to La Via Joyosa. That's how you pronounce it. And the first beach we come to is, I've forgotten the name now, I've got to think of it. I should do, I used to say it every time I came by in the coach, when I did the coach trips. It's a nudist beach. Mont Bali, that's what it is, I've just remembered. Oh, what's this idiot doing? Oh, a U-turn. Monte Bali it's called. Oh, there's a sign coming up. This is a nudist beach here, and there is hotels here. There is a hotel there that's called Monte Bali. As I used to say, Monte Bali. You might see a few Montes Baliing or a few Balis monting. I used to always get a laugh from the people on the bus trips. I'm not going down there today because they're even worse than the Linns. There's another of those towers just up in front. This one's painted now. Not changed since 1979. Hopefully coming over this year. Yeah, hopefully we'll see it. Did I have to leave England? No. Well, I did because I wanted to live a better life. I went to France for 8 years. I just found it so much cheaper, so much better weather. I had to get out of England to stop me from feeling depressed and stressed out all the time. That's why I had to leave England, because I suffer from that SADS, the sun deficiency thing. Here we get more than a day's rain, and I'm suffering. So you can imagine how I used to suffer back in England. So much better here, honestly. Stress-free, sunshine every day. It's, as I started saying, it's a Sunday every day. If you don't see the sun in the morning, you see it in the afternoon or evening before the day finishes. It's very rare there's a whole day of rain or a whole day of clouds. So we're coming into Via Joyosa, towards Via Joyosa now. Yep, I work, I'm on a day off. You get that way too. Yeah, I was terrible. How my wife put up with me for so long back then, I don't know. But once we got to France, she had 8 years of me being stress-free and everything, and thought I'm too quiet. So she said I might as well be on my own. Still friends though. Still good friends. She wished me a happy New Year and a happy Christmas. And I, of course, reciprocated. Yeah, I'm always good at getting around. I love touring. I've spent many years, like I said, before I lived in Benidorm, I used to come down here with a motorhome when we lived in France. So that's how I know most of the area. I already had general knowledge of where I was, because there's a place down to the right here. There's a car park there. We used to park up there, and it's not far from the beach. And we used to walk down over the cliffs and then along the beach. Pretty views, very nice coastline. Yeah, it's good that we're still friends. We never fell out, really. We just grew apart after 32.5 years, and she was the one who decided that we'd grown apart. I was quite happy going along with life as it was, but now I'm even happier down here in the sunshine where I wanted to be originally, because France was her decision. And I'd always said I wanted to live in Spain where the weather was better. So by coming down here in the winter in the motorhome, working hard in the summer in France, and then relaxing down here, that was how we worked it. So we both had a bit of each. Oh, I was going to let him cross, but he's got the red light. So yeah, I'm with Nancy now. Been with Nancy for over 6 years. Now, this is the fishermen's buildings here. You can see the different colours. You can see more further down, but there's lovely little narrow streets here. If you like Old Town, you want to come here. It's a even better version of Old Town, this bit. It's really pretty in this bit, it is. Yeah, I'm with the beautiful Miss Nancy, who's home cooking dinner probably as we speak. I still got my lights on from the tunnel. It's in reflection. But this is where the chocolate factory is, and the chocolate factory is up to the left. Every time we've been there, it's been closed. We've always gone there when they've been on siesta. So I've always missed it. I think I could have driven down there, I'm not sure, but yes, I could have done. Actually, if I can turn around, we'll go down there because it's beautiful down there. We'll see if we can turn around and go back down that way. Like Campello, yeah. Yeah, I can speak Spanish. No, you can't go left there. So, there's a roundabout a bit further up. I'll go right round the roundabout and come back, because I do want to try and get down there. It's lovely. There's a roundabout just up here, look. Ah, right. Got him. Right, that's turned off all these people that want to go live with me. I think I could have gone down that way, but not to worry. Let's go right round the roundabout. There's an echo on my phone. All right, I don't know why that is. You thought that car was going to hit me. I didn't see which one it was because I didn't think I was going to get a car hit me, but you've got to watch the cars around here sometimes. Well, it's not the cars, the drivers. Some of them don't really know how to drive properly. Then I make mistakes as well, so I can't I can never knock anybody else. I make mistakes. I do silly things when I'm driving sometimes. And also just there on the left there is an outside escalator, you know, like you get in the supermarkets and the shopping centres. The escalator, there's an outside one to get down to the beach. It's warm during the day, but it's cold at night. Oh, I can't go down that way. I'm gonna have to go around the other roundabout now. I'm not allowed to turn left. Oh well. Oh well, you'll see a bit more of Via Joyosa again this way. So we're gonna have to find somewhere to turn around over here. No. I'll go up this road up here. I'll go turn down and come around. We're definitely going the scenic route. Hopefully the battery's going to stay right on the thing. He's down to 27. I don't know if he's charging well enough there. It says it's on charge still. Yeah, I'll turn around here. Road's pretty clear. There's nothing behind me, nothing in front, nothing coming, so there we go. Doing a Spanish driving lesson there then. Now we can go back and we'll go down to the beach level. "21 degrees, yeah. Well, that's what they've said it would get up to. Doing a UE, yeah. Yeah, they forecast up to 21 during the day, but it was 6 degrees this morning when I woke up, so I don't know if it was any colder or not, but it did feel bitterly cold. That's why I'm overdressed now. Yeah, you can pack your shorts, definitely, and your swimming trunks. You can go swimming. Right, we're going to go across this bridge for the third time now. You'll know your way around via Joyosa next. I say the chocolate factory is up to the left. I don't know if Charlie is there, but the chocolate factory definitely is, and it's a very good tour apparently. You get quite a few bits of chocolate to try out. Right. This is why I wanted to go down this street. Look at the... This is a bit like driving through Old Town, but look at it. Yeah, there's a chocolate factory since something like 1869 or something. There's a big castle here on the right. Sorry, there's nothing behind me, no cars around it. And the old fishing village, the fishermen's houses here on the left. All different colours. 6th of January, it's the 5th of January actually. The Three Kings. But unfortunately I'm going to be in work. I'm not going to be able to see it. So hopefully, I'm trying to find out if somebody will go and film it for me, because I shall miss it. Oh, we can't go right. Oh, bugger. Oh well. We're not allowed to go right. That's a shame. They've altered it all. They pedestrianised it. Oh well, at least we'll see the fisherman's village houses. They've altered it. We're down on the beach level here now, look. In fact, no, I don't want to take it out just in case there is any place, but I'm gonna have to go down the next one to go probably along. I don't know. This used to be two-way when I last came down here. You'll see all the fishermen's villages now. This is what Via Joyosa is all about. The houses, all the different colours. And the reason behind that, because of that, so the story goes, is that the fishermen used to come home from fishing, get drunk after if they caught loads of fish, and if they got really drunk, they try and find their way home, and of course all the houses look the same. They sometimes ended up in bed with somebody else's wife. That's the story how it goes. And some of the wives decided that wasn't going to happen anymore, so they painted the outside of the houses a different colour, and then they gave their husbands a handkerchief dyed with the same colour as the outside of the house. All they had to do was to look at the colour of their handkerchief and get into the right house. That's the story behind it. But it is beautiful down here. Another good little place to go. Another little one on the list, and you can get here quite easily on the bus from Benidorm. So there you go. But this is the far end. So there's a lovely big beach. There's no parking spaces. I can't find anywhere to park. Happy New Year. Yep. No, looks like we're going to have to see that bit another day. But it is lovely down here. So if you get a chance, I'll leave you to find that bit out. You can get here on the train as well, yes, from Benidorm. Yeah, I forgot that. Via Joyosa for the chocolate factory and the train. We're going to go over that bridge a fourth time. That bridge wanted us to go over it 4 times because it's just here on the right. Oh well. You definitely will know your way around Via Joyosa before I finish. Just checking I got enough fuel. Yeah, it's over nearly just under half a tank. So every day is a school day. That's right. I passed. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. Oh well, we'll go over a bit further, and I'm sure we'll try again. We'll get down on the beach level and go along the other bit. But that's the bit that I wanted you to see, really, the different coloured houses. That's the main feature other than the chocolate factory. The other bit is just a big beach, lovely beach. And it's where I had I expect some of you know, I had my first unusual date with a Spanish girl, a Spanish lady. She was sort of in her late 40s to early 50s, I think. She might have been a bit older, but that's where I had my date with her. And Monica, she was called. I'll never forget her, because she said, oh, we'll go down, and this is doing Google Translate, because she couldn't speak English. So just like I met Nancy, it's Google Translate. And she said, well, I go on the beach every Saturday. So I said, okay, I'll join you. And we got down, I found her eventually, and we got on the beach. And it was in July, and the first thing she did was stripped right off, except she took her lins out. And I had these two, they were quite big lins, staring at me while I was trying to chat her up. We were on the beach here, and she stood there, or sat there, laid there, and all I could see was these big two lins. And then I'm trying then to get to know her. I mean, you wouldn't get that in the UK, where you go on your first date and she goes on the beach and gets her lins out. She was proud of them, definitely. Yeah. Honest, that was the most weirdest date. And then to make it even weirder, I think I've said before, we went to the cafe half time so that I could have a rest from looking at her lins. And we had something to eat. And we were next to we were on the side, and there was an aloe vera plant there, and she got the knife that she was having her dinner, and she was cutting bits of this aloe vera plant off and putting them in her handbag. Most weirdest date ever. Right, we'll see if we can get down here. We'll go down this way. Yeah, I bet nobody can beat that one. Well, you might do, but that's quite a date, as you can see. Like I say, it's the most unusual one. But she must have been very proud of them, because they were a really good size. They were almost perfect in my eyes, anyway. I know we've all got different views, but it didn't help with the language barrier. Here we can go left and right, that's good. Lots of work went on here. It didn't help with me trying to get to know her, because this is a beach, it's a lovely beach, as you can see. This is all one way as well. All the people sitting here on the cafes, so come down on the seafront. Quite a nice little beach. It was one of those cafes there, I think, that she nicked the aloe vera from. If I put it that way, because there's only houses that way. And there is a little port over here as well. There's a few people on the beach here. Can't see anybody in the water, but this beach is not so shallow as the one in Benidorm. This one goes deep quite quickly, or it did in the spot that we were in. I can't see the screen now because I've got it turned to the right. It was quite nice walking along the front here. Oh, I think we gotta go up out of the road here now. So I've not driven along this bit. So this is a new bit for me. I've walked around down here, but I've not driven along. 336 2864. What's that? Is that somebody's phone number, is it? No, it's too short for a phone number. It's a lovely place to go back again. It is, yeah. We got to go right here. Left, I mean. Lots of lovely little narrow streets, as you can see. There's somebody wild camping in their motorhome. Managed to park up in there. It's a dead end that way, so let's go this way then. I don't want to go down any more dead ends. The Cova. Alright. If I ever get back here walking around with Nancy, we'll have to look out for it. One that we went in that day actually is quite nice, but I don't know if I'll go back there because they'll say last time he was here we lost all our bits of our aloe vera plant. It disappeared. And you can guess what? We're going to go across the bridge again. We're going to go across that bridge for the, I don't know, 5th or 6th time. Oh no, we're not. Of course not. I'm getting me bearings wrong now. Chocolate factory is up to the left. I can almost see it behind the, well, I know roughly where it is. Oh, it overlooks the marina. Okay, I'll keep a lookout for that. Are you a taxi cab? No. But when I got close friends, I do take them to and fro the airport if they ask me. I mean, Roisin is one of my moderators, so. But she didn't ask me, I offered, so. Enjoying your time, yeah. Guatemala, I've been... Guatemala, that reminds me. That's another girl that I met down in Torrevieja. So that's just reminded me now. But she did get her lins out in the house before we went down to the beach, because she said, well, you're going to see him on the beach anyway. That was another one, actually. I'd forgotten about that until you said. Lorna, she was called. Yeah, I remember Lorna. I've forgotten about Lorna. She was a little German woman. But I went down and met her at her house, and she said we'd go down Guatemala for the beach down near the port. And she got changed in the house, and she went topless, and she said, well, you might as well see him now because you'll see him on the beach. So the foreign women love getting their lins out. That wasn't our first date though. I'd already been talking to her before that. So I've had some interesting dates actually. Now thinking about it, I've totally forgotten about that one. I am a lin magnet. Yeah, but she had hers enhanced. They didn't look right. She had, they had something, silicone put inside. They just didn't look right. They didn't do a fantastic job on it, so that's why I'd forgotten about that one. But if anybody's heard of Expats, the place where you can go and buy cheap stuff, I think it was on Bargain Loving Brits, where they had auctions for furniture and all. That's just over here and amongst this lot. That's where I got the engine for this car actually, because I blew the engine up originally on this car. I had to get a second-hand one, and it was in a scrapyard just in here on the left. But Expats is in here as well. I'm a lin magnet, but I haven't had a long-term girlfriend with big lins, so I'll need to look at. Yeah, there's the scrapyard just up there. Here's Expats, just there on the left. You can see it there. They got a little cafe and they do cheap breakfast and everything in there as well. It's called Expats. Obviously it's all English stuff. But it's a bit too... I've been there once, but there's not enough there that I need to come out all that way on a special mission to get. Yeah, natural. Of course I like natural. I'm not getting distracted. Just up on the left is Via Joyosa Hospital. That's the national health version of hospitals here in Spain. That's where you'll go if you don't go private. That's where, if I had any problems, that's where I would end up going. I've been there a few times with Pauline and Martin, because Pauline had to go. But on the next roundabout, it's up to the left. I've done a live from there before. It's not a very big hospital, but apparently they're building now, and it's going to be a lot bigger. In fact, you can see the sign coming up now saying hospital. That's Via Joyosa Hospital, up to the left. There's a crematorium near enough right next to it, so I don't know whether that's a good sign or not, but you ain't got far to go. The hospital is up to the left there, in amongst the valley there. There's a casino over there, so you can go and gamble your life away, or you can spend it in the hospital. But just up here on the left is a crematorium that's got a bar. It's open 24 hours a day, so if you can't find anywhere open in Benidorm to have a drink, you can always come up to the crematorium, guaranteed open 24 hours a day. They do the cremations 24 hours. Healthcare is really good. Where am I streaming from? Streaming from Benidorm. Well, nearly in Benidorm now. We're nearly in Cala. We might as well do Cala as well. We might as well go down to Cala, have a look down there. Somebody said they were staying at the Tropical Splash, well, we'll be going past there as well. But the crematorium is just up here behind these signs up on the left. It's quite a posh looking crematorium. And of course over to the right now I can see the Grand Bali and I can see the Twin Towers. So we're just outside Benidorm now. Yeah, there's the crematorium over to the left. Looks quite posh, it does. And now here we are at the start of Cala. Finistrat Cala. Just in front there is the shopping centre. Over to the left, that's where Marina Baixa shopping centre is. Well, it's easy to drive, I think so. Then I've been driving on the left hand side since, well, I used to drive all the time. We'll go off here. When we used to go to France with a car and caravan, France, Germany, Belgium, Luxembourg, driven all around those places since 1989. I've been driving abroad. And I've been driving a left-hand drive car since 2007, 2008. The Carrefour is up there as well, yep. So yes, you can see the Grand Bali in front there. Well, you can see the Twin Towers. Grand Bali is just around the corner there. We'll go up past there. There's the Grand Bali just coming into view now. You can tell because it looks like a rocket. But we'll nip down to Cala beach. Have I ever been to where? Hang on. Charlotte? I don't know that place. And of course here, because of Via Joyosa being the village with all the things, this is the Via Joyosa roundabout, and on there they've got little houses, all different colours. Don't know if you saw that then. I'm going around them now. But this is what we call the Cala Finistrat. This is still comes under Benidorm as well. This is why I say you know you've got to be careful, because if you stay in a hotel out here, it's miles and miles away from main town Benidorm, even the old town. North Carolina. Oh right. No, I've never been to America. I might one day, but you never know. I've always wanted to go to Disneyland or Disney World, and what's the other film place? All the theme parks, and of course Cape Kennedy Center. I'd like to go see all the space rockets and all, so I love anything to do with space. Magic Tropical Splash is over to my left. So we're now coming down to La Cala Finistrat. Universal, that's it. Thank you for that. Universal Studios. Yeah, so this is La Cala. I'll quickly drive into the car park here and have a few minutes. Yeah, they're all in their shorts. They're playing volleyball in their swimming trunks. I think you've got to pay in this car park. Actually, this is one of the ones where you've got to pay, so I'm not going to stay too long. You can walk out to the rocks just there. Wet and Wild, Florida. You know, look at the beach here. Look, this is one of the other little beach. Yeah, you can get here. You know, I say there's 6 different beaches in Benidorm, and this is the furthest one away. Let's just stop for a minute. I won't take the phone out of things. We're down to 22%. You can get a taxi, yeah. But, you know, it's quite a nice little beach, this one. As you can see, it's lovely and sheltered. Loads of things here. Can't see anybody actually in the water, but a few hotels there. There's a hotel, is it Superior or something, I think it's called, that one. I can't remember exactly. It is lovely here, yeah. And that's the end. Just the other side of that is Poniente Beach. That's the sort of the other bit of rock in the middle. I'm going to go up there one day. I'm going to go up to that top. You're staying at the Grand Bali on the 24th. You want to take them to the Magical Splash. Yeah, well, this beach is not very far away. You know, so it's not too far away from Tropical Splash. Right, we're going to head off back, because we're only 22%. We'll see if we can get home before... I don't know why it's not holding the charge. I might plug it into the power pack, actually. It might be... The power pack might be better. I've ordered a new thing for the car, actually. Let's see if that works any better. Let's see if it'll... Because I've got my power pack with me, so... Right. It's expensive with 7 children. It could be, yeah. You have to see if you can get one of the special deals.
Hola, buenas.
Hola.
¿Se paga ahora?
No sé unos minutos, no. Pero posible. Sí. Okay. Busca la máquina de... Okay. He's asking if you've got to pay. I said I don't. It says you've got to pay, but I don't know. Some days are free. So I'm not staying long enough. Oh, he's asking somebody else now. I don't know where the pay machine is. Go to Scarborough. I've been to Scarborough. No, yes, I have been to Scarborough. Been to Skegness as well. I said I've been lucky. I've been loads and loads of places. Been very lucky. So this is La Cala. It's free parking here. I don't know why It might be just residents on the beach, but I know this bit is free parking. There is lots of free parking around. Cross before they get there. So yes, if you're staying in the Magic Tropical Splash, which is just up on the left, in fact you'll see it there now, that's the two buildings you can see on the left there in front. That's the Tropical Splash, one with the brown roof. So that's how far away you are from the beach. It's not very far, but that's Tropical Splash there. And then as we come up round the corner, you got the Grand Bali. There's the Grand Bali, right there and nearly in the centre of the picture, in the tallest one there. Oops. And they're looking at that then. I just missed the road to go up there. We'll go up the other way then. This is the side view. There's the Tropical Splash right next to us there. That's the entrance and all just here. That's the Tropical Splash right there on the left now. So maybe we was meant to come up this way for a change. That's all the buildings to do with the Tropical Splash, and the main entrance is just there on the left now where those couple are. So that's the main entrance, and it's closed at the moment. So you can see it's not that far from the beach. I'll try and get up to the Grand Bali this way. I've never been this way before, so bear with me. Oh, there it is. There's the Grand Bali. We get a good view from it here, actually. Whoops. I'll just pull in here a minute. We're still a little bit away from it, but there's the Grand Bali just there. Alright, let's drive up to it. Yeah, I've never been up this road before. Hero Sports Bar. Back out in February, you can't wait. Yeah, there's a Grand Bali right in front. And that bit to the left is part of the Grand Bali as well. So you might not be in the tall bit, but you might be in the side bit. And if we can lots of little shops and that and restaurants here. Yep, so there's the Grand Bali right in front there now. That's the bottom bit. All the flags out. We'll do a U-turn here, I think. And that's the base of the Grand Bali where the outside lifts are. I'll turn around here in a minute. There's a massive entrance, beautiful entrance. Don't know if you're allowed to turn around here, I'll do it anyway. It's out of season. There's no cars around, let's have a little look. Should get a coffee. Yeah, look at this. That's the Grand Bali. We're right below it. Look. It's quite tall, as you can see. Right, let's go this before they... It's one of the tallest hotels in Europe. It used to be the tallest in Europe. I don't know if it is now or not, but you have a look at this entrance here. I don't know if you can, we can see it. Yeah, let's just pull in here a minute. There's not many vehicles around, so this is the main entrance to the Grand Bali. It's a bit like the Melia and all. It's a fabulous place, but look at that. I can't even go far enough to see the top. They got outside lifts there, look. So I'm going to go up there one day. You stayed there. It is a bit far away from the main bit, I know. That's what you, Emma, that's the only thing. So, you know, you've got to accept that you might have to get the taxi a lot more, or... Thank you for that. Alright, thanks for the Scot, I can't see who it's, the Scottish Reese, thank you for that. You stay at the marina. Yeah, but it is a fabulous hotel, but it's just, as you'll see now driving back, how far away it is from Benidorm, really, or the main part of Benidorm. Anything worth seeing this weekend? I expect so. Have a look on my... Well, I'm admin on Strictly Benidorm Facebook group. You'll get all the entertainment always pinned to the top. Darren, who runs Strictly Benidorm, which I've got, which I took the photograph of and wrote it in the sand. Strictly Benidorm. In fact, I think we can. Hang on, I think we can go down here. We go along Poniente Beach. We haven't done this before either. This is something new. I've walked along here. I did the walk once from work, and I walked up to the Grand Valley. We came up this road, and I can't remember now if we can go to the left and the bottom. I think we can. Hopefully we can. So we're coming down to the end of Poniente Beach now. Says we've got to go this way, so no choice on that. There's the Hotel Delphin. So here we are, we're coming up to the largest beach in Benidorm. Yeah, we can drive along here, that's good. We can't go to the right, which I don't want to go right. So there's Peacock Island out in front. And this is Poniente Beach, the far end. There is parking along here, but so this is the very far end of Poniente. I don't want to park in where the buses go, because they're here waiting for the buses. So. This beach is better than Lavanti, to be honest. It's safer, and there's no rocks out in front. I can't see any comments at the moment, but because I got the phone turned at an angle and I can't see. But you can see some nice bars along this front here as well. All going to be more Spanish-fied, so you're going to find lots of Spanish food here. Well, there's no bus for a minute. Let's just pull in here quickly. Quick look before the bus comes. Right, so this is Poniente Beach, the far end. There's the Miramar and all in there in the central bit. You can see where we go quite a bit, and there's the other side of Benidorm over there. And then if I zoom out, you can see Peacock Island is just here. Look, right out in front of us here. It's amazing because Peacock Island is always in front of us. I said that. I don't know if we can see there, but yeah, this is a lovely beach as well. Not long and you'll be back. You've never seen it. There you go. Well, you have now. Right. Better get going. I don't want to stay where I'm not meant to be, so. We're staying steady at 22 now. So we should be able to get home on that power. I'm hungry as well. I've only had breakfast. What time is it? 2 o'clock. I had an early breakfast at 8 o'clock this morning. I've not eaten. I've had a cup of coffee just after we come back from the airport. So yeah, you'll have to come up this end. There are hotels up this end. That's the trouble. I say, when you book a hotel in Benidorm, it's probably cheaper up this end, and that's why people say they were too far away from everything, like the Bali and all. Lovely hotel, but just a long way away. There's a hotel. Oh no, what's the New York restaurant? That one's called. So yeah, there's Poniente Beach, or Pontiente as some people try to call it. Pontiente. I don't know where they get the pont. It's Poniente, P-O-N. And there's some more of those sculptures. I'm gonna have to come along here again soon. We'll cut up through here, save going all around. And then of course, right here beside me, if I can stop here in a minute. Yeah, there's parking spaces here. We'll have a look at this place. Hopefully I'm not too far up that we don't get to see it. Loads of parking here. This is all free parking as well. So there's plenty of parking over here if you have a car or a scooter or motorbike or anything. We could have a look at this place, the other tallest building. It's supposed to be 21 degrees. Hold on, plug a minute, because I can't. There we go. There's the Twin Towers. This angle we can see the diamond ring at the top. Very warm it is. Very warm. You'll get sunburnt today. Benidorm, this is Benidorm, Spain, Poniente side. So yeah, you can, I don't know where Lee, because Lee Short's got an apartment right up in that bit apparently. He was going to invite me and Nancy there when he's here, but we haven't been able to get there yet. But he's got an apartment in that circular bit. Apparently there's a swimming pool up there and everything. And a helipad on top, so if you've got a helicopter you can come and land. I do go to places all the time, normally, yes. But I'm taking you to places that you don't see normally. Not close up, anyway. Well, I better plug back in again in a minute. At the moment, you're getting the rest of Benidorm. The bits that you don't see. Unless you make a special journey out to it. So I'm doing that for you, so you can decide whether you want to do it then. And of course, just over there, I can't show it now. Well, we'll go around so I can. You'll see the I'm going to go here actually. There we go. Just over there, oops, is the sunset waves from the front. That's the apartment blocks there. We can see them normally from the other side, but yeah, that's sunset waves. I'm being real Spanish now, just parking up. That road to the right there now, that goes up. This is the other part of Benidorm, Poniente side. You'll see the sunset waves as we come around the corner. There they are now. Look. Normally we drive by the other side, so today we've had the pleasure of seeing the front side. Lots of new building going on here. Another new apartment block there. Loads of new building going on everywhere. Some people have got money, loads of money. Right. We'll come along at 30 kilometers an hour here, and there is a speed camera down there on the left. But that's the other side of those Delphine apartments. Well, not Delphine, the Sunset Waves, sorry. Right, I'm going 30 kilometers an hour because there's the camera. I think it's for the other side, but there we go. Looking forward to coming here in June. You've never been before, well, there's so much to see. You'll probably never get time to get out here. There's people been coming here for 20 years or more. We had a couple that come for 15 years and they've never been to Old Town before. They've never got so far as Old Town. And they came in the bar and they said, well, it's such a different world. Never knew it existed. Well, they sort of heard it existed, but never got here. That's a taxi bus lane there on the right. Benidorm, it is. Benidorm, Spain. You've been here, you've been 18 years and never seen it. There you are. So hopefully I've opened your eyes to see that if it's worth coming out or not. The Hotel Cuckoo, the what's the other one? Something Alta apartments. They're all up here on the left. So they're a little bit out of town. I get people ask about the Cuckoo and that, and it's over on the left-hand side. A little bit out of the new town and the old town. The Hotel Cabana I can see there on the left, and the Cuckoo is behind that. The Terra Alta apartments, that's the other one. You're staying in the Prince Park. We won't see that now, but that's where I had to go and pick up Roisin and Paul earlier. Just a little way out, but not so far as some of them. In fact, we will go down this way. I think we can get down to the bottom this way. Yeah, we can. I haven't done this for a while. You can see there's loads of free parking, but it's always full up. You've got to just catch it at the right time to get into the free parking spaces. So we're getting down near to the end of Poniente Beach, near where I work and all now. The Hotel Corona del Mar, and that is right down here on the corner. I know I used to have to pick up, I used to have to go and check the paperwork in the Hotel Corona del Mar, so I know this area very well. In fact, there's the Hotel Corona del Mar right there on the right, if you can see it. You can just catch it there. And then Poniente Beach, the Old Town end. The Old Town is right in front of us, to the left. This is down as far as we can go with the car. Taxis and buses go down further, but that's Old Town right in front. In fact, we'll go through the centre of Old Town now we're here. We can drive through most of it and go down Rusafa. So we got, this is a bit like the Rincon street or the Mediterraneo street, but it's the Old Town version. This is Jaime Uno. We're going to turn right in a minute and go through some of Old Town. Shall we, or shall we? No, we'll do slightly different. We'll do it slightly differently. We're going to go down through the Old Town. The Crystal Park, we'll go past the Crystal Park actually. We'll go down and go down past the Crystal Park down to the alley up and the We Love Benidorm bit. Past the, what was the Zodiac, which is closed now. The Zodiac tapas bar is closed. I was going to go through there and get there, but I'll go the different way. We'll go down see a bit that you wouldn't see normally. So this is the main Jaime Uno street. It's a bit like the Rincon de Loy, but the other end of town. The Spanish end instead of the English end. We'll go very near the Prince's Park actually, but I don't think we'll see it from here. I can't remember now. No, we won't. But we're near the Bull Ring as well. So if I don't see your comment, it's because I am concentrating on the driving. So the Bull Ring is straight in front and the Prince's Park is just around the corner. So it's only a 5-minute walk from here along that road. But we're going to come down and go through the bit of Old Town that we can drive in. So we're coming down into Old Town now. This is all part of Old Town obviously, but what's the population? 80,000 apparently on the last count. When I started doing this in 2017 it said 78,000. So straight down there, if you go straight down there, that will lead you to where I work, Collier's Bar basically, and Tapas Alley. Tapas Alley is right straight down that road, to give you some idea. We've walked up there once. We nearly got up here when we was looking for the Christmas square, that if you remember. We nearly got up to that road there, but this is going around the back streets. The Crystal Park is nearly in view now. I can see the Crystal Park Hotel just down here on the left, right in the front, right down at the bottom end. But this is yeah, the Old Town, the main sort of walk, well, the traffic end anyway. There's the Crystal Park Hotel right there on the left with the yellow, it's yellowy. Thanks for the follow. Yep, there's the Magic Crystal Park. There's the main entrance just there. And of course the other side of the road is the Oro, I've forgotten the name now, something old, Oro, the Golden Hotel. It's got a nice little pool and that, the Vista Oro. Vista Oro, view of gold. And this is the Calle Rusafa. You can get the taxi rank just down here on the right, and the Zodiac was, there's still tapas bars in there. They're probably about 9 or 10 euros now, so it might be just as cheap to go in the main tapas street and get stuff now that Zodiac is down. It was the last time I looked. There's the big paella dish down there in front, and you can just see the We Love Benidorm down the bottom there. So you know this bit. I've walked up here a few times. You should recognize this bit. Paella dish on the left, that's where the Zodiac is. Now we're still holding at 22%, so we're going to be alright. Oh no, Zodiac's open again. Oh, Tapas Bar is open again. I've just had a look. So there's your Ali Ale Op and your Wheel Up Benidorm just there. We're going to go across Chicken Bridge. Down to the left is the Bristol Hotel, and the Ayuntamiento is where all the park facilities, you know, the skating rink and everything is. Chicken Bridge, because that's the chicken place here on the left, right. So this is Chicken Bridge. On the left now I can see the Hotel Bristol. I can see the park activities with all the ice rink and everything. And in front we've got the Benidorm Plaza Hotel on the right first, and then we got the Victoria. On the left we've got the Royal. Princessa is just up behind. The Primavera Park, the Agua Azul, is just here on my left. We've done that walking quite a few times. And Prince Park, I can just see that up on the left. Quite a few times. And Prince's Park, Prince Park, I can just see that up on the left. We'll go down, we'll go past Cafe Benidorm while we're here. So we're now going past the Victoria on the right. And the Crown, the best Sunday dinner in Benidorm, it's been voted just here on the corner, right there on the left. The Crown has been voted the best Sunday dinner by TripAdvisor, #1. Sunday dinner by TripAdvisor, #1. So if you want to try a Sunday Sunday roast or lunch, I was going to say brunch, that's the place to get it. I'm always working when they're open, so I can't go and try it. Where's Via Benidorm? That's down next to Morgan's Tavern. That's closed at the moment. That's part of the Magic Group as well. Stick that there, that's better. Got fresh radio playing in the background. There's a Baxter's bar, there's a Scottish bar there, the Castle. And then where Winner's Bar is, where Lucy from the Benidorm Enthusiasts, that's virtually opposite there. That's where the Tijuana and all is. That's just down that little street down to the left there. So you know where I am now. I've been here lots of times. Wait. That's just down through there, the Tijuana. And of course just up here is Mr. Wu's Chinatown rice and chips, or chips and rice, from the TV series. You're over on the 13th. Staying not too far. No, it's supposed to be 21 degrees. Where are we? We're in Benidorm. It's supposed to be 21 degrees today, and it's showing 16.5 in the car. There's Mr. Wu's on the right. And if you like Latino dancing like Nancy does, there's a nice Latino dance bar here on the left, just in front of that white car, where that guy's sitting on the seat there. Winston's it's called, just there on the left. Bit of salsa dancing. We've done this trip lots of times, on the buses, on the taxis. The chocolate factory that was in Via Joyosa, they've got a little cafe there. They've also got one on the main street. Just to the right is the Diplomatic, and just to the left is the Monaco. The Sandos Monaco, just to the left, right there now. And like I said, on the right was Diplomatic. If we carry straight on, we go down the road that's just up from the strip, Calle Lepanto, and that's got Cafe B and Sinatra's. We'll go past Sinatra's and Cafe B. Camp Benidorm. Oh, Craig, you're on. Hi, Craig. Got the bus right behind me. Yep, so we're going to go past Cafe Benidorm and Miller's Bar, the Arcos Gold Hotel, the new one. Yeah, I could only see a little bit when I'm not driving. Yeah, I'm having a brilliant day. Billy, hi there, Billy. We're off home now. I went to the airport earlier. So, but I've took the long way home. The scenic route. I love doing that. Nancy doesn't like doing the scenic routes for some reason, so it's a good job she's not with us, because or else we'd have been home a lot quicker. The Ibrox bar is over to the left. The Ibrox bar is just here. A few people outside. Lots of... Oh, of course, it's the Glasgow and Celtic today, isn't it? That's why it's busy there. It's packed out. Glasgow and Celtic are playing today. I forgot that. 1 o'clock our time, I think, isn't it? Oh, they're playing now. So that's the Ibrox bar. Churchill's pub just over to the left. Right, sorry. Left. Got to get me left and right the right way around. And the Perla, Hotel Perla, and then the marina is just the other side of that. That's the Perla Hotel you can see there. 1-0 to Celtic. All right. Martin's actually got it on in the bar, so he's actually put the football on, but no sound. He's got music on, but he is playing the game on all 3 screens, so he'll probably be busy in there today. Who's on? Danny. I think Danny's on today. Or is it Mariana? I'm not sure. So now we're coming down where Cafe Benidorm is. CB. This is the top end there, where Cafe Benidorm is, look. There's Cafe B right there. And you've got Champions, which is closed at the moment. There's Cafe B and the Beachcomber open. The Camden Town new bar. Not many in there at the moment. And the new Sinatra's just here, with all the flags out in front. Miller's next to it. There's the Hotel Arcos Gold. The Presidente Hotel just the other side there, look. You can't see the Rossamar and the Riviera in front. And talk of the town, the Hurler Irish pub just there on the left, closed at the moment. As we come around, you'll see Uncle Ped's in a minute. If I'm not answering all your questions, it's because I'm not looking at the screen at the moment. I'm concentrating on me driving, so sorry if I've missed any. I do try and answer when I can. Here's Uncle Ped's on the right. A few people in there. Big TV screen there as well. So they've got the game on in there as well. On my left is the Riviera and the Rossamar, which I think is still closed at the moment. And that's my power pack just falling off. Calypso packed out there. He's got singing. The Flash Hotel. There's the Via Benidorm. Just there on the right. The Flash on the left. The Sol Pelicanos from the TV show just on the left now. You all know this place by now. Sol Pelicanos, and of course Silver Dollar. That's where we normally end up. Just here on the left now, coming up. The indoor market is in there as well, in behind. Lots of people in there as well, sitting in the sun. I'm gonna have I'm gonna have to get out in the sun when I get home as well. Try and get a bit of sun. Straight up in front on the right hand side, about 20 meters, is the West End Show Bar, good drag bar. The Noreo Hotel just there on the right, and in the distance you can see the Gemelos 22, the two buildings, and the Melia. So we're nearly home now. I have to wait here for the old couple to go by. So you can see the Melia Hotel there directly in front, or part of it. Oh, another one coming by now. Massy Mass on the left. Good little supermarket. KFC on the right. Just on the left is where I get the exchange rate from. I'll have a quick look, see if I can see any exchange rate there. Is that 118? Somebody in the way. Looks like 118. 118.50 it looks like. I didn't see the temperature because I was trying to look at the thing. It looks like 118.50. Looks like the exchange rate's gone up. We are in Benidorm, Spain now, but we've been to quite a few places on the way back. Been to San Juan, El Campello, Via Joyosa, but we're back in Benidorm now, back home. China Garden just up there, Red Lion too, just up there. And if you want to book any trips, just there, right in front now, Round Town Travel, right there, on the corner. So now we're heading up home, where it's always quiet. Normally. Just up the top here and to the left, about a kilometre away, is Mundo Mar and Aqualandia. If you want to go swimming with the dolphins, let's turn left up here. I can see home. Nancy said drive carefully and slowly, so that's what I've done today instead of being on the motorway. You are, nice little tour today. We might be out later or tomorrow, but parking space I had was right here. I'm going to go in there again, right on the end. Oh, there we go. We're back. Phew, you are a nice long journey, or not that long, but I better do the windows up, I suppose. We will move out again here soon. That's good. Right, put me power pack and that away, and my sunglasses, and hope you enjoyed the journey. Oh, who sent that? Great live tour. Good. You've enjoyed it. I'm glad you have. Oh, how many have stayed right from the beginning? Oh, the Scottish Reese sent that. Thank you, Scottish Reese. Was that I was looking at your apartment block when you was on the balcony at the Melia. Yeah. And yeah, I'm going to get some rest. You're Kenyan. Oh well, that's good. We have everybody in here. We don't mind. We're not racist or anything. We have everybody in here. Whatever you are. So nice to see you in. Spot on, good. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Scotland. Where's everybody else from? Texas. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it. Was that the Via Joyosa was good, yeah. You really enjoyed it all the way. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm off today. Plymouth. Oh, I'm from Cornwall. St Awful. England, Nottingham. Well, I'll have a look at some chats here a minute. From Sheffield. I'll catch up with anybody's chats while we're walking up to see Nancy in a minute, because we've got to see Nancy. Stoke-on-Trent. Been to the the Potteries, the shopping centre there at the Potteries. Put some shoes in there. You enjoyed it as well? Good. You're going too, yep. No, I am retired. I'm working. I'm on a working and living here. California. Nice to see you in. Thank you for loving my tours. Who was that? Cool, the chat's going so quick now. Get us a drink, thank you. I need one now. Temperature. It was supposed to be 21. Let's have a quick look. That's why you like Harry's part. Hang on a minute. 16 it says in the car, but it's warmer than that. Torquay. Oh, well, not too far away. Been there a few times. Happy New Year to you, Yoxie. Thank you for that. Majority of Americans are retired, still work. Yeah. There's a few Americans down in Alicante. Because there's something about a NAL cap or something where you can go there and learn. You enjoyed it, Dudley? Stuart from Dudley. Right, let's get me bits together. Wee Linda, Happy New Year to you. Let's get me gimbal. That's the gimbal I use. It's a little one. You unfold it and then it you clip that on your phone. But that comes off so you can keep it on your phone or not. And it just is magnet and stuck in there. So that's the DJI 5 that I've been using, if you've wondered. And it folds up basically and fits in your pocket. It's quite good. Quite handy. Happy New Year, happy birthday. Who's that? Tony, somebody's birthday? Expensive, about 120 quid I think they are. Yeah, I'll do I've done Alte and Calpe before, but I will do that again sometime. The only reason I've done that today is because I've come back from the airport. I thought I'd do the scenic route. I'm just gathering all my bits here a minute. But yeah, I will be doing that sometime soon, I expect. Yeah, hope you have, like I said, I'm glad that you've enjoyed it. I'll put my power pack in there. Jam on first, yep. Always. And we got the cream at the moment. Still got some cream left. Because I bought some cream in Iceland. We had some for New Year's Eve meal. I would recommend living here. Yes, definitely. Most definitely. You've enjoyed it, Lisa? Good. Right, let's put that over my head a minute. Got my man bag. What looks nice? Everywhere is nice around here. There's so much. Like I say, Benidorm is not just the mad bit, not just the bars. The rents are cheap. Yeah. Hola, buenas. People are friendly as well, as you can see. They all say hello. Accent is from Cornwall. You enjoyed it, Scotty Scott, in Spain? Of course you have. Are you still here at the moment? I know you were up in the apartments down near the Vera Core, is it? Nancy loves living here, yeah. She'd like to be back home in Cuba, but she knows it's too difficult to live here because she don't want to go back there at the moment. Road you go when you go home, always cleaning the roads. Yes, they are. At night. Alright, let's get out the car. I say it's beautiful and warm in the sunshine. I don't know if I can. I might be able to sit on the balcony and get a bit of sun. Still here. Yep. You're going to Paradiso. All right. It's called Paradiso, I think you mean. But it's a bit expensive though, isn't it, Katie? Would you go? I would go to live in Cuba if it was a bit better, yeah. Yeah, if we could get around, if I had a vehicle, especially if I had a car or a motorbike or something. Because I'd want to be travelling around. I love travelling. As you can see, I love driving. I've been driving ever since I was 16. I had a car when I was 16 to learn on. Me and my dad paid half each for it. Bit pricier, but yeah, I've heard that it's really good. I can see with my glasses on. Do you ever get sunburn? I do sometimes, yeah. You could get sunburnt today quite easily. Well, my stepdaughter's got the dog, and she lives just in there. So, yep, I got the day off. Well, sort of. But it's quite easy to get sunburnt here, even in the winter. So, is it bank holiday? No, I don't think so. But I'm going in and say hi to Nancy. I know she's up and about. She'll probably still be wrapped up warm knowing her. Well, the sun's gone off this balcony at the moment. That's a shame. It'll be on the front one now. Bank holiday in the UK. Oh, right. Oh, that's why there's so many people on them. Temperature is supposed to be up to 21. Hello, mi amor.
Hola.
Here she is, working away.
Hola.
She's here working away, look. And then people say, do I send her out to work? I said, no, she's got enough to keep us. She's got the washing machine going there, look. Smelling lovely and clean in here. All the floors all lovely and clean. Food prepared for the... Okay. Been told to move out the way. Hola, Nancy, Wanda, Dije.
Hola, Wanda.
I got to move out the way because I'm being told off. The floor is wet. So this is the view we've got from our apartment. Oh, you can see she's been busy. Look at all the washing out here. This is our washing line, but and our swimming pool's nice and clean now. We can't use it yet, but there's the guy who does all the cutting the grass and cleaning. That's Manolo. He's always out cleaning and working, making it good. There you are. There's Amelia. So, and then next to the Amelia, you've got the Flamingo Oasis, which is just hiding behind that bit, and the Levante Club and Spa. And up that way in the mountains, that's where the Algar Waterfalls is, just over there. Never get in the way with it. No, Sarah, you're right. That's why I moved out the way. So she's there busy. So I do use the pool when it's open. Now we rent. It's cheaper to rent. It's only $450 a month. Got downstairs as well. Your granny lives in Joyosa. That's Joyosa is up over that way, and then the waterfalls are down over there because it's near there. You're exactly the same, yeah. I know. I got to keep out of her way. But yes, from here I can see the Solana. Look, there's the Sol Pelicanos. And the Gala Placidia, just here. That's the Gala Placidia, that's the Solana, the Sol Pelicanos. No, I can't see the Grand Bali because they're in the way there, but the Grand Bali would be in that direction. That's the Levante Lux apartments, and that's the Don Gregorio, just here. Don Gregorio there, look. They rent those out as well. But you have to get the keys from somewhere else, it says on the sign. But yeah, beautiful here today again, so... You live in Orihuela, yeah, just the other side of Alicante. It's supposed to be very nice in there. Yours was the second from the top, right up there. So yes, with a better zoom, we could look right in there. Long way to the Bali from here. Long way to the Bali. That's what I mean. Benidorm is so big. Oh, did I see Danny there? Your granny's been here 36 years. Right, I'm going to turn the camera around and say goodbye to everybody. Because I'm going to have a cup of drink because I'm thirsty. Throat's dry, all that talking. Med player, there's several med players live. There's several med players. I don't know which one you mean. Nancy. Oh, she's gone away. Beautiful sunny day. See? Yep, she's busy there, so we'll have to say... ¿Tú listo para dije adiós? ¿Tú listo para dije adiós? No, she's downstairs cleaning, so... There's the Med Playa is the name of a group of hotels. There's not one hotel called that. You're welcome, Lisa, as always. I always try and show everything around, something different. Sometimes we don't get to see different things, but today we have, so it's been a good one. Right. I'm going to go now. I'm tired after all that driving, so I'm going to have a cup of tea and or coffee maybe, and sit down. Seis dias, Dom. Says dias. Yeah, she's downstairs. She's busy working away, so I'm not going to interrupt her. I'll only get into trouble. She'll give me hell for getting in her way. So we'll probably be live later tonight. You never know. We'll see. So hopefully you keep a lookout for us. We'll probably be out again. Right. See you later, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Hope you've enjoyed that little drive, and we'll catch up with you all very soon. And Moggy and Shelley, and of course Dom, Mickey, David. Thanks for the follow. Yep, I go live nearly every day here in Benidorm, so that's good. Another 96. So good day today. Right. See you in Anne-Marie, Maureen, Trigger. Is that meant to be? Thank you for the rose. Big Dave. Yep. See you later. Susan, Roy boy. Oh, Lord Snooty's just come in. Stephen. Adios. Adios, amigos. And Sarah, bye Sarah. Joseph, see you again. Yes, we will do. Paul, your spelling is as good as mine, Paul. I'm as good as that. Right, Gillian and Nick. The chat is so far behind, I was just giving it a little bit. Greg as well there. Right, I'll see you all again. I'm going to press the button now. So keep a lookout. I go live just about every day in Benidorm, seeing different things. So if you want to know what it's like during the winter, keep tagging on and you'll see. And then hopefully you'll be saying, right, I'm having some of that. Yep, okay, El. Glad you've enjoyed it. What? I'll time again in Spain. All right. And Jake and Paul, yep. See you soon. I'm off if I can press the button. Does that sometimes, and sometimes it don't. There we go. Right, bye everybody. Thank you.